over Joshua, a 27-year-old visual artist who has been drawing continuously since the age of 5. And Joshua's journey began with a childhood fascination with putting pencil to paper and has developed into lifelong commitments to fine arts. His work focuses heavily on stippling, a technique that involves creating detailed figurative pieces using thousands of individual ink dots. He also combines fine line ink work, acrylic, and detailed sketching to create emotionally expressive artwork. Good morning, Joshua, and welcome to Trade FM's Breakfast Business Briefing.
Good morning to everyone there right now.
Good morning. And how are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
All
How about
right.
you?
Great. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah.
So firstly, Joshua, you've been drawing since you were 5.
Yeah.
So now, what was it about drawing back then that made you feel like more than just something kids could do for fun?
Well, to be honest, I remember from my memory, I started drawing when I was in primary school. Then it was just a hobby. I used to trace Super Strikers comics on my spare time, but it was okay. It was okay. Then when I got to secondary school, it became more than just a hobby because I started doing more consistently, and yeah, I was able to keep up.
Okay. Excuse me. So how did that childhood love for drawing slowly turn into something you realized like you were, wait, I can actually build a career and a business from this?
Well, it started, as I said, it started as something I was doing as
Growing up.
yeah, growing up for fun. Then over time, I started seeing other aspects to it, ways you can make money from it, because as you're practicing, your skills are getting sharper, people start to notice your works and are like, okay, can you do this job for me? And I'm like, oh sure, fine. I can do it for you. Then from over time, as I started getting better materials for my artworks, the price range started going up, basically. Started going up. Then that's where I'm at.
So from what you do, you connect thousands of tiny ink dots together to form an image.
Yeah.
So now, what is it about stippling that lets you express yourself in a way that other styles cannot?
Well, why I love stippling art is that it slows everything down. Because basically you are trying to something you have to have enough patience, because you are basically hitting different dots. You're trying to make sure that everything comes together very well, basically. So it's very detailed, something that you have to take your time, you need patience. You can't be doing it if you don't have that kind of patience, you can't it's very, very hard. You don't really understand
How it actually works.
Yeah.
So this morning you actually came with some of your pieces today, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So can you show us one and walk us through it? I mean, what are we looking at, and what is the story behind the piece?
Okay. This first one, I did this when I was in school, in Uniben. So basically, this artwork was, I did this when I was in Uniben. So one of the first times I was experimenting with cycling art. And it's very trippy. It's actually very trippy. It's very it's not the regular type of drawings. I was just mixing up different shapes, and yeah, it's fun when I was doing it. It's really fun.
So let's go behind the scenes of this piece.
Yeah.
What tools and material did you actually use to create it, and how long did it take you to finish it?
Well, I used an ink pen, and I used archival paper. Yeah, then pencils, regular graphite pencils, erasers. Yeah, because basically how I started up, I sketched the initial work, and from there I start to draw the details little by little. Then I fill up the dark areas. Then basically it just all comes together at some point. Yeah.
Okay. So now, when you're working on something that actually takes this, it actually didn't take you up to.
Let's say because of school schedule, it took me about let's say about 5 days to a week.
In a week.
Yeah, I had stuff I I'll do that stuff.
Okay. So now when you do this kind of work that actually takes up to a week or probably days, now how do you stay focused? And where do you think or where do you find the patience to keep going dot by dot?
Okay, so what I do mostly is I tend to listen to a lot of music when I'm like doing my artworks. I tend to listen to a whole lot of music. Then another thing is I break it down to smaller pieces. Like I don't try to rush everything at once.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to like break it down to smaller segments. You get because it can be quite overwhelming sometimes.
Yes.
So like yeah, it makes it more like a daily grind. Like okay, today I'm doing this. Tomorrow I'm doing this part of the work. So yeah. So when you have
gradually.
yeah. So me personally, I like to take my time. I don't like to rush as well because I feel like if I rush it, I'm not putting my best. Yeah. But at the same time, I still like if I have a job, basically if I get a job, yeah, and I have a deadline to meet up with, I'll still be able to. But I still like to take my time sometimes for my personal
okay.
work. Yeah.
So if you're doing for your client, you actually rushing to meet up with deadlines?
Not really, because some clients, it depends, because some clients might, it depends on the client's time frame. Some clients might need it like a week, some tell you, okay, just take your time, don't rush it.
Okay.
Yes, I don't rush it at all, just take your time. So yeah, it depends on the clientele too.
Alright. People often see art as just passion and self-expression.
Yeah.
I mean, I myself. No, but it's also a business kind of creative work.
Yeah.
Now, how do you decide how much one of your artwork should actually cost?
Well, I factor in the physical size of the artwork.
By that, you mean?
Like the size, like some artworks require like canvas, like it requires like a bigger dimension. So like I use that to measure, and also the cost of quality of materials.
Okay.
Very, very important because like giving you the best, like so because these materials are not cheap.
Are not cheap, yes.
Yeah, so like yeah, once you put in the cost of materials and the number of hours required to finish the piece, so what time, like as my skills and reputations going up, like the demand grows and like yeah, the natural baseline rate increases too.
Actually increases.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just repetition, and consistency too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about people that are not into art.
Yeah.
What are the financial realities they don't see from buying materials to all the art that actually go into one piece?
Well, what I feel is people usually just see the final piece, not the upfront investments.
Yes.
Like hybrid pens, the heavy paper, you understand, and framing too, like you understand. So most of them they don't usually they don't understand. So that's why sometimes I usually try to explain to my clients that okay, this is how, because if you're in this country, like most people in their mind like arts, like
yes,
a lot of people don't really know the value of it around here. But over time it's great because they are like major art spaces like are growing like yeah, so it's pushing, it's the process basically. Yeah.
So now, are you actually making a full-time income or living from your artwork right now?
Yes.
Also?
I basically I sell original drawings. Apart from that, you can also sell like limited edition prints. Yeah, you understand, like I sell limited edition prints. You understand, and also custom clientele commissions too. Yeah, so that's how I also do murals. I help out with murals like on the wall. Yeah.
Okay, so by that you just said that you sell pieces. Now, when someone wants to buy a piece, what really determines that final price for you? Is it the size, material, the art, complexity? Although I think you just made mention of what actually makes you add prices to what you're selling.
Yeah.
So yes, what gives you that this is the final price that I'm actually taking this or giving out this piece?
I think it's a mix of all of them. Like this, the scale and complexity dictates how many hours go into it.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand? Which directly drives up the price. So premium materials ensure that artworks last for years. So like the rarity of an original art piece compared to the print also plays a huge role in it too. So yeah, all that combined together just makes and also the artist's reputation, because like if an artist has built up a reputation over time, especially in the social media era where everybody is so like that also adds to the price, because if the artist himself, like artists like Basquiat, even in Nigeria, people like Sloan right now, Sloan, like his pieces go for thousands of pounds. You get me? So like also the artist reputation also plays a huge role in. Yeah.
So now when we talk about pricing,
Yeah.
and how much you're giving out your artwork, have you ever had a client that actually got to love your work,
Yeah.
but struggled with the price of the piece?
Yes, a lot, a lot of times. Like people often realize how long handmade works take. Like, you understand?
Okay.
So like I like to handle my pieces with patience. I like to explain the process too. Like I like to send them pictures showing you, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. Some clients that I'll personally just keep it till the end. But there are some that also, you know what, let me just send you. So most people that doubt the let me show you, this is my quality, okay, you get me. So yeah, that also.
All right. So now with the adventure of technology, we have AI, digital art, and AI images everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you feel handmade art is becoming even more valuable, or are people still willing to pay that premium for something made by human hands?
Well, I'll always say that art made by humans is priceless. Like you can never compare artificial intelligence to hand-drawn, because it takes time, it takes effort. A lot of things go into consideration. Like you have to put a lot of things, like the emotion of the artist, like how it's feeling at the moment. A lot of things.
But don't you think that AI can also make an artwork that actually shows emotion?
What is replicate?
Replicate, okay.
It takes from real artists. It takes from real artists. You understand? It does not like it takes from other causes. Like it's taken from different sources.
And then combines it
together, and yeah, it just do whatever other artists like. I feel like it kind of degrades the whole like image already, like takes away the process. There's the whole point of the art, apart from the main art itself, is the process. Time it takes, the materials. Because as artists, we tend to learn new things.
Yes.
Yeah. Because every journey is a new experience. Like I can check on my stop time, like yeah. And when I really went to typing out, like went to just I'll try to practice freehand. So just different drawing, bring out different you learn new things. Yeah. So.
Alright. As a young Nigerian artist in Nigeria, what has been the hardest part of turning this creativity into something sustainable, especially finding the right customers and getting your work seen?
Well, I feel the main hurdle is reaching local and international collectors who truly appreciate detailed traditional arts and have the budget for it actually, because as in this country, like most people don't really value arts, you understand? But that's why most artists try to get international clientele, so that it's easier to push it. And now that people have online art galleries, so it's more like it's easier to push your art from the world. Yeah,
so how do you get your customers?
I work for an online art gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, I get jobs. I supply some of my artworks to the gallery. Yeah, basically what I was just talking about right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just apart from that, I also get like my usual customers, like people that hit up my socials and they're like, okay, I like your work from your page. I'm like, okay, I want you to so just putting your thoughts out there. Because you don't see an artist now, you're just doing it for yourself. You have to actually put it out there, like you have to make sure the
so people can see it.
Yeah.
So for a young or someone who's currently listening to us right now, who can draw really well, very well, but has never thought I could make money from this. The skill. So what would be that first practical step you would like to tell that person to take?
Well, first of all, what I'll just tell you is just keep on drawing, just keep on getting better, just keep on improving, keep on getting better. Like, time you get materials, I want to get